And hello there, I am Steve Montoya, along with our national football editor at MaxPreps.com, Zack Poff. Zack, we're talking about the Georgia All-State Team. When you're talking about the state of Georgia, you got some playmakers there.
Yeah, man. I mean, you just look at the numbers of guys from Georgia that have gone on to the NFL. And Steve, I think there's going to be a few guys from this All-State team that are going to be playing on Sundays down the road too.
For sure. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the All-State team, the first teamers. I mean, you got to start with the quarterback there in Brock Vandergriff. He's a Georgia signee. Phil Maffa right there played for number 3, Grayson. He is a Clemson signee, and you got Jamal Haynes right there, also from Grayson, who's a Georgia Tech signee. And then we jump over to the big guys, the offensive linemen here, and you will see Micah Morris. He's a 6'4", 315-pound tackle from Cannon County. He is already enrolled at Georgia. All right, Zach, we're going to look at a few names from the offensive side of the ball, and we got to start, like I said, with the quarterback there.
Yeah, man. Brock Vandergriff, this is a dude who led the state in passing with over 4,100 yards. But the thing that jumps off with me with Brock Vandergriff, man, is his toughness. He played the last about 6 to 8 weeks with a torn PCL, and he did that, threw for over 4,000 yards, and led his squad to their first ever state title. He also had 17 touchdowns rushing, so this guy really does it all with his arm and his legs. He's going to compete for that starting job at Georgia when he gets there, especially if JT Daniels decides to go to the NFL draft. And then at wide receiver, man, it starts with Travis Hunter. This is a dude, he's only a junior. He put his name in the mix to be considered the junior player of the year. Over 1,700 yards receiving this season, 24 touchdowns. And then on defense, he also had 8 INTs. Right now, he's committed to Florida State. He loves Deion Sanders. So if Florida State can keep this guy, that's going to be huge for the Seminoles.
All right, that's the offensive side of the ball. Now we got to bounce over to the defensive side. These guys making plays all year on the defensive side of the ball. You're going to look at some names right here. You see Jonathan Jefferson right there. He is already enrolled at Georgia. He played for Douglas County, and Chief Borders. I gotta go Chief because of the great name there, and he's also a Florida signee, 6'5" outside linebacker from Heard County. And then looking at the secondary, the defensive backs here, also your all-purpose player and your punter Nate Wiggins, 4-star signee at Clemson. He played for Westlake High School. All right, Zach, give us a few names you like here on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, man, at linebacker, I love Barrett Carter. This is a dude at North Gwinnett High School. He played a little bit of offense too, but he's a guy I expect to get to Clemson and make an immediate impact as a true freshman. He flies around at the linebacker position. He's good in coverage also too. And you just look at his tape, it really jumps off. This guy's instincts are off the charts, and I really do believe he will have a chance to play as a true freshman next year. And then at corner, Nyland Island. This dude's a stud from Newton High School. He's one of the best shutdown corners, not just in the Peach State, but in high school football. Georgia is getting a big-time playmaker at the cornerback position. He was absolute money to watch this year, and I expect him to make an impact, too, as a freshman in the SEC.
All right, some absolute studs on both sides of the ball. You could see the full Georgia All-State team on MaxPreps.com. That is Zack Poff. I'm Steve Montoya. Thanks for joining us here on CBS Sports HQ and MaxPreps.com.